Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Salima and welcome back to my channel. This week's episode is all about, well, I got coronavirus. I got the vid, I got the Rona, and it's sort of a video blog about what I went through, and that's essentially it. I wanted to share it with you because I don't want you to, feel alone out there, which you probably don't at this point in time, right? There's a lot of people who have it, and, it's not like you did anything bad, although sometimes when when you feel like you have to tell people you have it, you feel like, oh my God, what did I do? But don't be ashamed. It's not like you had unprotected sex and got an STD. This is not the situation. Most of you know I am, I would say, double vaxxed and boosted up. And the story behind what happened was my husband and I had a pre-planned trip to New York City like many months ago as a little reunion for his residency. And it happened to be on the weekend that the coronavirus was back to surging, which nobody actually knew. Looking at charts now, we entered New York City when the transmission level was mild. And as we exited now, looking at the charts, we were in like moderate transmission. But that, we wore masks, we hand sanitized, we did all that. We were actually on our way out on Sunday night, had dinner at a friend's house, and everybody is vaccinated. And by vaccinated, I mean everybody is even, triple vax, boosted up. And, we got it there. Obviously, at the time, we didn't know we had it there. So we come back home on a Monday. We actually even test ourselves with a PCR before we go home to our kids, right? So we're just like being extra careful, negative test. We feel great. Tuesday, dropped the kids off to school. I still feel great. And then I sneezed. I sneezed 3 times. And I was like, oh, that's a little strange, but really didn't pay much attention to it. And then, of course, we get the dreaded text message that, oh, thanks for coming to dinner. And by the way, I had a cough and now I have, coronavirus or COVID. And so I was like, I got to get tested. And I did. And it came back positive. So I was like, oh my God. And from the time that I turned positive, I did not even step foot back into my house. Okay. And my husband then went to get tested. And of course, he was positive. But what was very sobering for me was from the time that I felt sneezing and a tickle in my throat to the time that I was like body aches, fevers, chills, coughing to the point where like I had to vomit. I had chest tightness. It was about 8 hours. And the reason why I told my husband I should just go get seen because of how fast things turned for me. And I was like, this is basically, the onset of your symptoms is considered day 0. And I was like, how am I going to get through all this? I couldn't even like walk to the bathroom without coughing and feeling that chest tightness. And that to me was very worrisome. And, I also, and what you're going to see is just that experience, okay? And I'm not going to take too much time talking here, but for me, everybody else, like I said, I know 20 plus people who have it. Everyone had mild symptoms. I was probably the worst. And for me, that was a little bit like, whoa, okay? Because there's host to host variability, right? Like something in my genes, something is making me susceptible to this virus more so. And I'm still grateful that I was vaccinated and boosted up because God knows where I would be if I wasn't, okay? I did end up getting Regeneron. There's a list of, reasons to get it. And anyways, I'm sharing this so that you guys can kind of see what I went through. Again, this is my personal experience. Take a look. So, I do have, we call it rigors. They're just like cold, chilly, shaking cold. Oh, I feel so crappy. Fucking crappy. Oh, sorry. Just crappy. Oh. I'm trying to document this, but to let you know, don't mess around. Be safe. Is it really worth it? I don't know. Oh, so too close, but I don't have the energy to sit up right now. My body hurts. I was having intense rigors. I don't think anyone wants to go through this, but I keep thinking if I didn't have vaccine and the booster, I'd be really, really sick. All right, so they started the infusion. It feels a little cold going in, but Otherwise, okay, I got some Tylenol, so I feel much better. I've taken Advil at home, but and my fever has come down, and so my heart rate is also, was 99, better than 115. Holy moly, I look like just crappiness, but that's okay. Okay, so it's still going in. I initially felt my heart rate go up when it went in. I felt it go in, but I'm fine. I guess one of the things you worry about is having an allergic reaction. So anyways, we're about 15 minutes in. I did another set of vitals. Everything looks good. And it's a 30-minute infusion. All right. No, we always joke because we always have had a plan in place. Like if we get COVID, what are we going to do? And I would always be like, I know what to do. I'm going to figure it out for you because you are going to be super sick. You don't eat well, this, that. But anyway, I can't say anything anymore right now.
Eat a lot of burgers.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Eat a lot of burgers.
At all. I'm glad to see someone's feeling well. I'm going to go into bed.
I'm going to get a burger tonight.
I can't even eat. I don't even know if I'll be able to taste right now.
You can taste. You can smell.
I don't know. I don't smell anything right now. Are you wearing cologne?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think I took some cologne on my way out to go get my meds.
Yeah. All right, fair. I like your cologne though when you wear it. All right. So we're going to go home and then we'll come back online tomorrow.
Okay.
Share this information out there because there are so many of you who are like hearing the same and I don't know whether I have omricon or if I have the Delta variant, who knows, but I am triple vaxxed and I felt like crap, like complete crap. I should probably take a video of when my achiness is gone. I mean, when my achiness is there right before I take my Advil, because I feel like death on my bones. I can't move. The pain is so deep in my bones. Anyways, I know Christmas gatherings are just about to come. So I just need you all to know, take this seriously. I actually even took a home testing kit and it was negative. Well, triple vaxxed, still got COVID. I don't know which variant I have, but all I can say is it sucks. Not everyone feels mild symptoms despite being triple vaxxed, I should say. And I think what happened to me is just a sample of what is going to be happening as people gather over the holidays. So please be careful. I just want to share this with you so that your guard is up. I mean, a lot of people think they can gather. Everyone's triple vaxxed, myself included, and all this. Oh, I still have my hospital band on. But that's not necessarily the case. And most people do just fine, but I feel awful. And I can only say that if I was not vaccinated, I don't know what would have happened. I really don't. So be safe, my friends, be safe. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, we're going to gather. And we did this. I mean, I have a lot of COVID antigen testing. Like, oh, we're going to have a little birthday for my husband. If you weren't vaccinated, we were going to swab you. Like, you did all these things to make yourself feel safe. And my antigen test, when I sneezed 3 times, that was my initial symptom, sneezing 3 times. And I just felt like a tickle in the back of my throat. And I was like, oh, let me take this rapid. It was negative. And then obviously it proceeded to have cough. And we got a message, obviously, that we had a close encounter. And so at a friend's house, then prompted me to be like, okay, we need to get tested. And when the test came back positive, I called my boss and I was like, it's positive, but I feel okay. And I'm going to work. Just change me instead of in the office, make all my patients telemed. And then the subsequent 4 hours later, I was like in this beastie mode. I don't know. The COVID started penetrating my lungs, full on cough, chest tightness, fever. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I went outside and like, granted it was cold, but the cold air in my lungs, and it was like just bronchospasming, coughing to the point I even threw up once. It was bad, and I couldn't move, and I was like, I mean, I need to do something because this is only day one, and that's what prompted me to go to the emergency room. So I just, talked to my daughter, and, the terrible part in all this, we make choices all the time in our lives, right? And some are great, some are not. You do the best that you can, but, I'm frustrated because I'm frustrated for multiple reasons, but I guess I'll start with, I won't be able to see them till the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. And Christmas Eve last year, I got my first COVID shot. So to be in a place where I'm the following Christmas Eve here with COVID, it's a very frustrating situation to be in. And I can't really describe how I'm feeling right now because I'm angry and sad. I'm sad also because I don't know if my kids are infected. Everyone seems to be fine right now. I'm also upset because, it's their winter break and they got vaccinated. No, they didn't get vaccinated for us to go to Canada, but that was the plan. We were going to go to Canada, and now that plan is canceled, and there is this ripple effect. And I mean, I know. I don't know what to say, but I can only just express how I'm feeling. So if you're on the fence about making a decision for yourself on something this holiday, just realize that there are often spiral effects, consequences. And, to me, this understanding of like, I got vaccinated last Christmas and I was like, best Christmas gift. And here I am in bed. I haven't changed my clothes. I can't even get up. It's eye-opening reality of crazy. Oh, okay. So this is now, I guess, day and a half. My Advil is probably going to be wearing off. So I start to feel aches and chills. Like I just want to be in like a warm blanket. But many of you, people are wondering my kids. My kids are not at this house. We have another house that we have that I'll show you. That we're going to be building on, but right now we are kind of using it as a fun playhouse. But anyways, Raheem and I are shacked up here. And, yeah.
Hi guys. How are you guys doing? Don't fight, please.
Front row seats for what? Huggy.
Huggy, mommy.
Huggy. Huggy, I'm hugging. Here, hold on.
4 more days. Yeah. 3 more days. 2 more days. Then Christmas Eve.
And then we'll be here. Day 3 of the Rona. I don't get why I'm so sick and he's not, but to each its own. I'm perfectly fine when I'm laying down, but movement makes me cough. Talking.
Let's do push-ups.
So I just lay here. That's the plan. Hi, I'm still here. Today is my turnaround day because I feel better. I actually woke up craving coffee and I haven't had coffee in 2 days, which for many of you who know me, that's very unusual. So today I'm gonna... Are you eating ice cream? Every night he's eating like 1 to 2 mini cones of ice cream, and this is making me very angry. Stop eating so much ice cream.
It is small.
Fine.
Where's my computer?
Big one? Small one? Which one?
My regular.
My hat looks good on you. Got my Invisalign on. I'm still doing that.
She's holding me captive. She's chained me to the bed.
This is so weird for us because
if I blink my eyes, that means I need help.
okay. We don't have any kids. We don't have any parents. We don't have. I don't know. We don't have any friends around. It's just us. And in a decade, I don't think it's been just us in like a decade. I mean, yeah, when we go on vacation, but that's vacation mode.
Except for 6 months ago in the Maldives.
That was for like a day, and it was like we were friends. But it's the we were like
we went to the St. Regis alone.
Yeah, for one night. 2 nights. Not the same.
Who can understand Morse code?
I could do the same.
SOS.
SOS. And that's it for this week's episode. So you can join me again next week. Same place, same channel.